What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day, and if you're new to the channel and want to hit the subscribe button, that'd be awesome. Got a lot of things to do today. First thing on the list, homeboy from Phoenix is picking up the Prelude. It was a good run, but I got almost what I need. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and pull out the remaining engine harness and ECU and whatever else I may potentially need. We got all the parts here, the axles, the linkage cable, center console, nuts and bolts, some bracket, and then we got the transmission. And like I said in my last vlog, I'm going to clean this transmission up really good, get it shipped out to get the synchros or built to carbon, because I want this transmission to be as beefy as possible. Second thing on our to-do list, finally going to be doing the new caliper and brake install on Warren's 350Z. The wheels we bought are a low disc, and the Akebono big brake kit he has on, the wheels do not clear it, so we're downgrading to, I believe it's G35 brake system, so hopefully we have the adequate clearance to clear these brakes. And then I need to wash the Prelude because the Prelude hasn't been washed in like a month and a half, and I feel really bad. But my parts from ESP should be coming here pretty soon, so we can begin our disassemble of the motor and trans. Cool, so I just need this hard line here, whatever wiring harness I need. Most of it is already out. It's got to fish it through the firewall. Transmission's out. Again, it's going to leave the clutch and flywheel in because I have a clutch and flywheel on the way, and then it's got to figure out how to grab the ECU. Got the ECU out. Cars are moved out of the way. Our boy is here. Mushy mushy. Right in the driveway, brother, or garage. Ooh. Stop right there. Or now you got it. Send it. So I just remembered I really don't need the ECU because I'm ordering a new one from KS Tuning. For the wiring harness, I need more time to pull everything. Homeboy's almost here. My focus on right now is getting my stock blades out. Cool. So I got a pair of spares in the front. Homeboy's gonna bring the other two for the rear. Also, we'll be doing a quick release and short hub install too. Warren just picked up this sick Grip Royal steering wheel that he had it made custom. Let's see what we got from the Never Content drop. Warren picked up the Workspell and Never Content collab. Dude, this is sick. I should have copped this. I'll also be splicing some wires. The horn button. Is this what you've been waiting like 2 months on?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. The hub assembly. At the moment, we're just splicing wires before we do the initial install. We'll go as in depth as possible. Since this is from Japan and the horn button is from America, the spades are a little bit different. As you can see here, the positive connects well with the negative. It runs a little bit smaller. So we are makeshifting our own spade to connect because your Warren wants to utilize his horn. It's always weird going to the driver's side of a car now. So again, we'll go as in depth as possible. We're gonna get rid of the OEM steering wheel. We're gonna maintain the cruise control module too. We already watched a couple videos on how to do it, and it's not too complex. Mario is here, picking up the red Prelude. It was a good run. Thank you again, Mario, man. I really appreciate it. I should have recorded. We just literally yeeted the car right into the trailer. We just got back, just grabbed some dinner. What's up, Mom? Mom's visiting. Had to take this guy on this beautiful day. My bad, baller. Brian sold his Focus ST and just picked up a 370Z. Look at that gorgeous thing. The cherry blossoms all on it. There we go, the Focus. Attention to detail. So first we'll go ahead and discharge this battery so the airbag doesn't potentially go off. Got the battery terminals disconnected. Went ahead and cleaned the terminals as well. Only the best service for my boys. Whoa, 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 whoa!
What?
I told the viewers we're gonna go in depth. You gotta wait for me.
I basically started.
All right, Warren, what are we gonna do first?
We gotta take off the airbag. How you do that is you need to have a security key, which is these little T screws. Will focus. Yeah, that has the little hole in the middle. You're gonna get this Johnny in here, and there's a lock tied on there, so you just gotta yeet it.
Gotta yeet it. You can buy these tools at like Home Depot or Lowe's. So once you remove the bottom bolt and the left side bottom bolt, your airbag should be able to just slide right out. Be careful of these wires here. Got the airbag out. Now, well, be careful because the steering wheel needs to be straight.
Well, I'm trying to lock it.
So the locking bolt's going to be a 19mm. Remember to take it out 3/4 way and we'll wiggle this bitch right out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Felt that in my soul.
Whoa.
All right, got that free. Wiggle, wiggle. Make sure the splines are straight. Steering wheel is now out. Now we're going to take out the cruise control assembly and then begin mounting our quick release kit. While Warren is redoing splicing wires for his cruising control, I'm gonna go ahead and jack up the car, get on all fours, and begin the rotor and caliper changeover. Update, got the caliper removed. Gonna go ahead and remove the rotor. And for this install, just two 19mm bolts on the back here of the knuckle. I'm gonna do this to the rear side, put the new set on, and then we will continue to the front and then bleed the system. Transitioning back to the steering wheel assembly. Splines fit good. Wheels are straight. Can't emphasize this enough. Make sure the wheels are as straight as possible when putting on the steering hub. All right, so we got the Workspell hub on. Now, right now, we are getting the quick release system on. All right, we got the steering on. Congratulations, Warren. This looks
I gotta do the
really
test
nice,
run,
actually.
I gotta test the horn.
Oh, yeah, the horn.
Yeah.
Quick release looks great. Hub looks great. Ooh, shout out to the boy Austin. All right, so we got the new rotor and smaller caliper on from, I believe, a G35 or G37. The caliper was significantly smaller because we'll be running a low disc face. I guess we'll show you the wheels. Yeah. VSKFs. 18 by, don't want to get out the specs, but I believe it's a 5.5-inch slip. I think that's a 5-inch barrel. These are beautiful. Warren bought these like almost 6 or 7 months ago. Now we're finally going to be able to test fit them. Nice. Look at these. Beautiful caliper clearance.
Finally.
Good fitment. Probably run a little bit of camber, nothing too aggressive. So now we are test fitting where the wheel will sit. Yeah, it stopped. Or when the body of the car is moving. So we really won't know our fitment until it actually is on the ground with the tire, but I think this should be able to work. If we need to, we'll just shave more of the rear quarter panel. Update, so got the Prelude moved so we have more space to work. Got the rear set of the brakes bled, even though we got to rebleed it. Just want to ensure that the caliper has a nice bite to the new rotor. Everything works out. Cool. So we got the Z repositioned, about to knock out the front set. Shout out to Aaron for selling me the Vertex wheel at a killer price. Had to buy it real quick since Warren got his. It looks so nice in there. It matches the Surikawa and the shift knob. Update, so we are in a predicament where the new rotor, for some reason, doesn't clear G35 bracket, and they said that this rotor is off of G35, but this bracket fits the BBK rotor here. But for some reason when we put it on, there is a lot of issues with it sitting. We tried a lot of methods, but I guess the rotor is our main issue. So what we're gonna do is just put back the Akebono, bleed the whole system, and then Warren is going to search for some OEM 350 calipers. But I just got done installing my Vertex steering wheel. I can't utilize the Vertex horn, I have to trim down the mounting points on it to have it sit flush, because I'm utilizing this bearing hub centric ring. But it looks good, it feels great. I didn't think I was gonna buy a Vertex steering wheel today. I think I'm just gonna keep it like this, how it is. I did want to get the quick release kit, but I think that would bring it out way too far, because how it sits now is already super deep dish. So final update, we ended up having to put the AccuBonus back on. We had clearance issues with the bracket to the caliper on the G35. I'm bracing calipers, so put everything back together. Everything's good. Unfortunately, but not unfortunately, we had to put the AccuBonus back on the rear because this MF thing, the piston inside is not protruding out. It's a dead piston, and we bled the system 3 times with this guy still in, and nothing happened. So we put everything back in, bled it, the whole braking system 2 more times, and now the brake pedal feels great. Everything is good, torque down the spec, nice and tight. So we're just gonna go ahead and trash these, but not a huge fail. I'm just content that Warren's will be able to get home safely with his brakes, but all in all, we did manage to get the quick release in. What a long, productive, but successful day, everybody. Definitely was a long day. We got the red Prelude out of the streets. Thank you again, Mario, for taking the Prelude off my hands. When him and I are both free, I'm gonna go up to the Chandler area in Phoenix and pull out the remaining clutch hard lines I need, as well as the engine harness. We got the short hub and quick release installed on Warren Z, and with the steering wheel, everything accents so nice. In terms of swapping out the brakes, again, one of the rear calipers didn't work, so that just handicapped the whole braking system. So we put the big brake kit back on. So we're gonna have to go with complete OEM to ensure that they fit. Also, really loving the Vertex kit. Yeah, the Vertex steering wheel I bought from Aaron today. I wasn't planning on buying this anytime soon because I want to save some money. I like how deep dish it is, and it just feels so nice, and the driving experience is awesome. But that's gonna go ahead and conclude this video, everybody. Thank you so much for making it to the end. And if you aren't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. That'd be awesome. Got some more content coming soon. I do want to buy a short shifter for the Skyline, so that might be the next mod. Also have the Koyorad radiator and Nismo thermostat to install. So we'll do this soon. And in terms of the Prelude, I'm gonna hit up ESP and ask where my parts are so I can begin the swap. And I also just figured out that my radiator in the Prelude is slightly cracked because I noticed some weird dripping. I thought it was my power steering, but it didn't smell, and it didn't have the viscosity of power steering fluid. That was my brake fluid, but again, it didn't smell like brake fluid. Looked in depth on the top of the radiator, and it has a slight crack in it. So unfortunately, I can't drive the Prelude, and I wanted to take her out tomorrow to get some photos. So that's gonna have to wait back to driveway shoots. But thank you again, everybody, for your continued support. And remember, aim high, drive low. We'll see you next video. Take care.